And we're live there. And we're live there. I'm sure my phone's going to buzz in a second too, but aloha. You can call me Craw. Today is the 6th of May. There's no Revenge of the 6th, I guess? I don't know. I'm not that much of a Star Wars nerd, so I don't know all the funny stuff that goes with it. But tonight is the first Friday of the month. And on the first Friday of the month, we play Flight Simulator. I love flight simulators. You can tell I nerd out to the point where I have a flight yoke. I even have thrusters over here. I don't have the pedals. Even though I did have the pedals, I don't think I'd give you like a view of my feet because I think people would be way too into that. But tonight, we're going to be playing some Flight Simulator. Now, for those who've never been part of our Flight Simulator stream, we do some fun stuff on the Flight Simulator scene. The first thing that we do is that we do a training lesson. So, what are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to do it? That's what we do. We do this training session. And then, after that, what we do is we do kind of a scenic tour of an area. So I'm going to take you to some place in the world that I know, and we're going to fly around, show you what I know. After we do that wonderful stuff, then we're going to do a challenge. Last time we worked on the Grand Canyon Challenge. The idea of the Grand Canyon Challenge is that we have to fly the plane up the Grand Canyon, staying below the flight deck, and see how far we can go. We made it pretty far until we did a barrel roll, and then that kind of ended it for us. So I think we'll do it again, and we won't do a barrel roll, because I want to get to the end. I want to be able to prove that I can get to the end. And then the next time we do it, we'll do it with a faster plane. Or if someone can come up with a better challenge, I'd be willing to do the better challenge. I got another challenge idea that I can throw out to the audience to kind of say, how about this? How does this idea sound to y'all? Is this something that sounds like something you'd be interested in? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to apologize because we're about to get to our first mid-roll ad. I set my mid-roll ads on the hours, so we have one at 1 minute into the stream because no one is watching at that point, and it's only a 30-second ad, but after that 30-second ad, we go a whole hour before we get another 30-second ad. It's the minimum Twitch will let me do. So for everyone who is here, who's about to watch an ad, I apologize. I'm not going to do anything while the ad is running, except continue to talk about nothing. Maybe I'll drink. Maybe I'll do something else. I don't know. I've never seen what the ads look like when you're watching them. I have Twitch Turbo. I honestly think everyone should get Twitch Turbo. I highly recommend you get Twitch Turbo. Ad is in progress. You know what I'm going to do? I think that's a great opportunity for me to do something. Twitch Turbo. If you hate ads, do you hate ads? A subscription. Get Twitch Turbo. I'm going to work on some sort of message like that. I got to figure out what it is. But I like the idea of doing that, putting that as a message every time we have an ad, because again, it's ad-free viewing with limited exceptions. Wait, whoa. You may still be presented with promotions and ads that are embedded into the broadcast. Okay. So yeah. There you go. I recommend everyone get Twitch Turbo. Anyway, that's enough talking about Twitch Turbo and ads and all that wonderful stuff. Let's get into the game, shall we? So there's that. Let's put on some music. There we go. Oh, let's go to this view, because then you can still see me big. And yeah. Oh, did I only do it in this one view? How do people like that Twitch little conversation thing over there? I'm debating if I want to have that in all my scenes or not. Yeah. So we're going to be picking We're doing the attitude test today. In this test, we'll review the attitudes by combining a climb and turn. We will then review the power settings in straight and level flight by reducing the power while maintaining the heading and altitude. So what we're going to do is we're going to do power for lift, elevators for lift and altitude, aerials for direction, and rudder for directional balance. I'm going to fail this miserably, but we're going to do it anyway because that's what we're all about here. Oh, that's why that joke was told. Today has been a stressful day. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's one of the reasons I'm very excited about doing this, because this is a relaxing game. Of my games I play, this is one of the more relaxing. The only other thing that I do on Twitch that's more relaxing than this is when I'm building Lego. And I actually built some Lego today, believe it or not. It was an interesting building. I have a Lego city that I'm building, a winter village. And I buy $30 worth of 4x4 plates once a month, quite frequently, to build, I take a base plate, I take bricks, I put it around, and I put the 4x4 plates on top of that, and I get this nice sturdy platform. And so I was building one of those, a couple of those today, because I got my shipment in. All right, here we go. I'm ready to fly.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
Nope.
Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees.
Groovy.
Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
So I have to descend. Probably a little too in that I need to be.
When you feel ready, start descending.
I was descending.
Reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. If your speed is in the yellow arc of the airspeed indicator, reduce throttle to idle and pull gently on the yoke to slow down.
There we go. I have no idea what my actual height is. But we're going to lower ourselves just using our speed. That's what we're going to do for this one. All right. Oh.
That's okay. Now climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively.
Okay. And this isn't south, right?
You can start the climb when you're ready.
I am. I got full going. I'm just gonna pull back on the yoke.
You put your plane in a
Damn.
dangerous situation.
All right.
Now climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively.
I pulled back too hard. That's what I did that time wrong. I may not get an A. How do I know which direction I'm facing? Oh, there it is. Oh.
You put your plane in
Damn
a
it.
dangerous situation.
This is tough. This is tough. All right, here we go. We're doing it again.
To 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively.
All right. And as you get, there we go. All right, I'm almost heading south. We gotta head sound. There we go.
All right, next exercise.
All right,
Maintain your heading of 180 degrees.
got it.
Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
All right, holding the okay. All right.
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
All right, we're reducing speed. And we're doing all right.
Go ahead and reduce
I am reducing my speed. Stop being so judgy. Problem is if you reduce your speed too much, all right, there's my 6,000. That could get us down to 80. Oh, I'm not heading south anymore. There we go. All right, we got the speed going back up again. There we go. Come on. There we go. We're almost there. Let's get going back this direction. There we go. I thought I'm heading downwards, but I'm going. I've got literally none of them going. Alright, we're going to hold it at like half and we'll just see what that levels out at. Alright. Let's drop that back down to 6,000. Okay. I'm going to take it down a little more. And see how that changes. We're still heading south. We're still holding at about 3,000, 6,000 feet. And we're dropping our speed. There we go. We got all of them. We got all of them. Give me credit.
You've left the training airspace. You need to go back.
What?
That's okay.
I'm in. I did it. I did it.
Review straight and level flights to better manage your speed and altitude.
I don't care. I passed. I'm getting a passing score at least. What? I swear. We gotta do it again, guys. I'm sorry I failed you all. Alright, I feel like I have the right speed at least. Like, the speed's gonna be the hardest part.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
No, it's not.
Time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees.
Got it.
Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
Alright, let's drop down.
When you feel ready, start descending.
I am descending. Stop trying to shame me, game.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid
Hello, Altair. Oh, go to Kenji. I like that your name. I like the new name. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed. How are you doing, my friend? We're getting shamed by the training simulator. Bot name. Of course, that would happen while I'm in the middle of flying. You're doing fine. That's great. That's great to hear. So we're currently trying to descend to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly head route. Okay, cool.
That's good.
Now it's...
Climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively.
We're going to climb to 6,000 feet and then we'll make our turn. Yeah, but we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm enjoying this. This is a fun game. Have you ever tried playing Flight Simulator? Okay, and now we can turn. Ah, excellent. I'm happy you're here, my friend. I understand the need to sleep. Alright, we're going to drop our speed down. That's going to slow down our stuff. But it's okay to do that, because again, we're still turning. We need to start descending, though. Alright. Nope. Nope, we don't. Nope. There we go. Now we're heading south.
Nice. Alright, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
Okay, we got this. This was what we had a hard time with last time. I could get 2 of the 3.
That's good.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I got so lucky. I got so lucky.
Altitude needs to be more accurate.
What?
You did well, but you can do better.
Oh, you hush. Controller person. How do we do? I'll take a B. I'll take a B. I'll take a B. I'll take a B. And of course, again, I didn't switch it, so it was big. It was Big Me this whole time. All right. Anyway, I've done this literally every flight school. I've forgotten to change it back to Big Game. No one wants to see Big Me. All right, so it looks like descending to 550, 500 points. There was an opportunity for more improvements there. This is where I did my best. This is where I did worse. So really, it looks like I only need to pick up 145 more points. I was very close. But we passed it. We'll come back to it next time. We'll see if we can get to a higher score. Now we're going to we'll go Big Me for a little bit. We're going to be doing some world map stuff. This is where we go to a specific location, we fly around, and I tell you where everything is. So here's the world. We're going to go to my hometown of Oakland, California. And we're going to fly around, and I'm going to show you what Oakland is like and give you a tour. I know it's going to be super exciting for everyone. I'll worry about that in a bit. All right, so we're going to take off from here. Set as departure. We're not going to be flying the jet. We want to go with something a little slower. 120. This is an 85. I think that's my slowest plane is an 85. Yeah. We're going to fly around my hometown in the Icon. Flight conditions. Sure, why not? Let's fly. But yeah, I'm going to take you around my hometown so you can see the stuff that was around me. Let me see if my bot has got the right name yet. Yep. It does. So I'm sure you'll be happy to know, Altier, that I have beaten Assassin's Creed 2 now. So the next time I play one of these, I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. But right now on Sunday nights, we're playing South Park.
Oakland Tower, Alohakra, 1-2 tree ready at
All right.
tree straight out departure.
Alohakra, 1-2 tree altimeter, 29er decimal 9er, 21257 at tree. Straight up.
Okay. We are going to go. No, what do I want to do? I want to do. Oh, yeah, camera. We're going to go to the scenic. Then we're going to zoom all the way out. Release parking brake. Control, number, delete. Apply full throttle. Got it. Here we go. So this is actually on a part of Oakland called Bay Farm Island. This is where the airport is. So this is kind of the industrial part of Oakland over here that we're going to fly over next. The first thing I want to take you to is the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. This is where Oakland sports teams play. It's over near the airport. So if you're a fan of the Golden State Warriors, the first thing that we'll fly by is the Golden State Warriors home facility. So here it is, the first thing that you see over here on the left, in red. This is, I'm going to drop the speed down a little bit. That is Oracle Arena. That is home of... that's not how I pause. How do I pause? Nope. So that is Oracle Arena. That is where the Golden State Warriors played when they were winning championships. They now have moved to San Francisco. We'll go by... I'm not going to go there because I'm not from San Francisco. Screw San Francisco. But back when the Warriors were winning championships with the Splash Brothers, that's where they played, the Oracle Arena. We're going to get low. Immediately north of the Oracle Arena is the Coliseum. I think its official sponsorship name these days is the O.co Coliseum. But this is where the Oakland A's and the Raiders played. I have many fond memories in this stadium as a fan seeing... I'm going to crash. Let's not crash. Yep, O.co. That looks really, really good. That is rendered really, really well. And look at the detail. You can see the retired numbers on that. That is awesome. All right. Next, we're going to go. We're going to be following what's known as the BART line. So the San Francisco Bay Area has a commuter rail known as the BART, or Bay Area Rapid Transit. And we're going to be following the BART line as it goes up. So this is the BART line here that I'm flying directly on top of. That is the Coliseum BART station, so a lot of fans would get off there and walk over that bridge to the Coliseum. That right there, that field, I used to play soccer on that field. Let's do a loop-de-loop around that field. I used to play soccer on that field as a kid. There, that field right there. I used to play soccer as a kid there. These are projects that we're flying over, so this is public assisted land. Yeah. That's where I used to play soccer as a little kid. And then we're going to get right back over the BART tracks, and we're going to follow the BART tracks up towards Oakland, downtown. The next train stop up the BART train is what's known as Fruitvale. Before I moved here to New England, I would get on the Fruitvale BART station and take the train into San Francisco from there. Fruitvale is probably most famous now because of a murder which took place there. Oscar Grant was an individual who was murdered while he was laying on his stomach by BART police on New Year's Eve. There's a lot of racial unrest because of it. It was a big deal. I genuinely feel it was that the person who did the shooting made a mistake, that they did not intend to murder him. Yeah. So that is the Fruitvale BART station. Now let's go. We're going to swoop around so we can do a flyby of that. Wow. Yep. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to swoop back around because I want to take you over the bridge into an island near Oakland called Alameda. I used to ride my bike from the Fruitvale BART station to my apartment when I was living in Alameda. Over here on the left, I don't know if you can see it very well, but where I'm flying right now, this is a glass recycling facility. I would get all these flat tires on it. This is the bridge that I drove my bike over every single day. And this is kind of the main street into Alameda that I would take to my apartment. This is some really cool memories. And I think we can actually see the apartment right there. I'm going to try to land my plane on that street so we can get a good view of Alameda, of the apartment complex I used to live in. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to swoop around here. We're going to need to bring down our airspeed. I think I've lined it up nicely. Yep. I'm pretty sure I have. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to land this. But there's the apartment building. Oh my God, that is it. Right there. Wow. That was cool. That was really cool seeing that. I know you guys probably don't care about it, but for me, that was cool. Like I said, if you have a computer power enough to run this game, it's worth seeing because it is a beautiful game. It really is. All right, we're going to head back out of Alameda. And we're going to cross over the estuary. This little here, this is back into Oakland, mind you. Here is 880. It's a freeway. It's one of the major freeways in the Oakland area. Here's some train tracks, and we'll get back to the BART tracks. There's the BART tracks again. Slow down a little bit more. Now, as you can see, BART is going underground because going through downtown Oakland, BART is an underground train system.
Alahacra 123, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Oakland Tower, Alahacra 123 frequency change. NorCal approach Alahacra 123 is type icon A55 miles north of Oakland 200 feet. Request flight following.
Alahacra 123, NorCal approach. Squawk 3362.
And right about there, that's where BART goes underground.
62 Alahacra 123.
This is Laney College. This is a community college in Oakland. We used to call it UCLA, N-E-Y, like it was UCLA, a prestigious university.
Roger, Alahacra 123.
And this is more part of Laney's campus. That's the Henry J. Kaiser Convention Center. Oh my God. Ooh, I barely made that. This is Lake Merritt. I grew up sailing on this lake. Over here on the right, that is my childhood church. I'm going to have to do a swoop around so that you guys can get a better view of the church I grew up going to. No! I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Restart. Yes. I don't know what my plane did wrong. I mean, obviously I know what went wrong. I crashed into a lake. I don't know why I crashed into a lake.
Aircraft 123 at runway tree, ready for departure, straight out departure.
Allo-Acro 12.
Oh. Boom. I already did it. I am hitting that. Thank you. I was hitting the wrong control. That was the problem. Let's go. I mean, luckily we've already seen some sites, so we're just going to fly directly to... We're going to wait. Oh, look. It took off for me. So, again, I apologize for crashing, everyone. I did not mean to crash. It's never my goal is to crash. I know people find crashes to be entertaining. I don't. I mean, yes, they are entertaining, but still. Ooh, I know what we could do. Let's try to fly underneath the bridge in Alameda. Let's see if we can do that. Although now that I'm looking at it, it does not appear like it is... Like, there should be a hole in the middle of this bridge. But evidently there isn't in this map. So this is the estuary between Oakland and Alameda. This right up here, there's an island in the estuary. It's called Coast Guard Island. I've never been to it. One of those places that, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to go or if they won't, like, let you on. But I've never been onto Coast Guard Island. So this is kind of neat for me to fly over. As you can see, we have some ships, some buildings. That was exciting. Very interesting. You know how it is when you go somewhere that you've never seen before? That's what that is for me. Again, this is my hometown of Oakland, California. Alright, so we're back over 880. There's the lake. We're going to fly to the other side of the lake, and then we'll do a low-by fly of my church that I grew up going to. So let's get past the lake. We'll go past downtown. So this is 880. This is like one of the major freeways in Oakland that you can drive up and down. So this is kind of like downtown south. Sodopa, so to speak. And here's downtown Oakland. So you can see over on the... There's two buildings that are very similar to each other. Those are the government buildings.
Please acknowledge.
I acknowledge nothing. This is 980 for you right beneath us. This is very trippy because this is very accurate. And now we have to start dropping down a little bit. Let's drop down our speed.
Alhagro 123 acknowledged. Last transmission.
We're not going to try to like fly into my church I grew up on. But it's right there. Wow. That's trippy to see in video game form. Alright, we're gonna loop back around. No, I want to go the other way. I want to go the other way. I want to come up the lake to what I want to show you guys next. We're making a good curve here. All right. This again, we're going to come over the Henry J. Kaiser Auditorium, Civic Center.
Alhagro 123 is type icon A55 miles north of Oakland, 600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Alhagro 123 NorCal approach. Squawk 1342.
Squawk 1342 Alhagro 123.
Alhagro 123 radar contact.
All right, here's Laney College again. UCLANEY.
Maintain on navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Look at all those solar panels. All right, so here's Lake Merritt. This is, again, I learned to sail a boat on this lake. It's only like 4 feet deep. Well, 6 feet, I think, in the deepest part. We're coming up towards the back end of the lake. And there's the Spanish Steps. I'm going to take you into my old neighborhood. They do not have the Grand Lake Theater sign. This is my old neighborhood. There's a church that I used to visit as a kid sometimes. It's a Baptist church. All right, so we're going to need to swing around if we want to go up my street that I grew up on. It's not banked so much. Lots of trees in my hometown. Lots of trees. Okay. And here, this is Mandana Boulevard. This is where I grew up on, this street here. There are some planes that are even better in this. And I kind of want to do this again and see if I can... Yeah, let's just crash. I don't know whose house that is. But we're going to come back and we're going to do this in another plane. a plane that I can get some really good maneuverability in. So we're gonna go back to main menu. I feel really bad if I just crashed into your house, by the way. All right, let's go back to world map. Let's change our plane. There was another plane. The Volocopter. Yeah, buddy. And I don't want to take off from there. Because the Volocopter is like a helicopter. I want to take off from here. Set as departure. Fly. Right? Why take off at an airport when you're in a helicopter? We're going to take off from like random point A. I'm very curious what my childhood home looks like in this game. Are you guys curious? I mean, I'm not asking anyone to dox themselves, but I mean that's the reason I'm not flying to my current home. I have no problem going to my childhood home.
Approach Pitts Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Pitts 6 miles northwest of Oakland, 1,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Pitts Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra approach.
Okay.
Squawk 0405 Pitts X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Pitts X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 7 miles north of Oakland, 1,200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
I think I actually need to be inside the plane.
Through the Charlie airspace, Pitts X-Ray Golf Sierra.
All right, because that's how it looks sideways. Okay. I don't know how to turn this. That's sideways. That's the other way. That's like that. Down. Up. I need to turn it. All right, let's go to what happens if I do this? No, that's me inside of it. Am I about to crash? I'm about to crash. I can't even crash. All right, we're not gonna do it. Oh, we are not meant to come to Oakland today. It's God's way of saying don't go to Oakland. Let's go do our actual, yeah, main menu. That was terrible. I think I need to have the rudders to be able to move that one around a little better. All right, let's do our wonderful, wonderful. Although, all right, let's see if I can. Let's do it this way. We're really gonna cheat, right? So we're gonna depart from literally my house I grew up on. Says departure. fly, and then we're just gonna go down. We're just gonna go down. Excuse me. Ready to fly.
NorCal approach Pitts Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Pitts 6 miles north of Oakland, 1,600 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Pitts Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra NorCal approach.
Okay, we're moving. It's not what I want to do.
17 Pitts X-ray Golf Sierra.
All right. That's not what I wanted to do. And main menu. Yeah. All right, let's go do some landing challenges. Let's go do our Grand Canyon flight. Let's go do that. No one's in the chat to tell me any differently. Bye, Oakland. And here's what we want to do. Right, Pierce Ferry, and then we fly up. There's the Grand Canyon. And all of its Grand Canyonness. Says departure. Cool. And then we want to land at Page Muni. Says arrival. We don't want to fly in that. All right. We were doing one of these ones last time. I forget if we did red or green. But yeah, there we go. All right, let's see if we can do it. I have faith in us, because again, we're not going to try to do any loops. We're just going to see how we're going to take it nice and slow. And see if we can do this. We're ready to fly. Let's get to external. I like it. Nice.
Los Angeles Center, Pitts 6801 is type Pitts 1 miles north of Lima 253.
And we have to have it full velocity the whole time.
Flight following.
Pitts 6801 Los Angeles Center. Squawk 2115.
Squawk 2115, Pitts 801.
Pitts 801 radar contact. 2 miles northeast of Lima 253,600 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
There will be no cruise altitude, everyone.
Roger, Pitts 801.
Here we go. This is where the fun begins. I'll make sure I'm on the right. Nope, I wasn't. That's the one bad thing when there's like no one in chat. Is like you can be on the wrong scene and no one will tell you. Let's get low. There we go. All right, we've now entered the beginning of the Grand Canyon. We're going to try to get as low as we can to make it as challenging as possible. I'm gonna get rid of this VFR map. I don't think it's gonna do anything. There we go. We're doing good. Okay. There we go. That's a good turn. We're making some good progress here. Looks like we're about to start ad time, everyone. I'm going to run it now. Because there's no one in chat, right? Why let someone pop in and then immediately have them subjected to an ad? And I'm gonna, like, I really like the idea of having an Aloha the Bot ad message. And just doing that, right? Like, having a button on my, like, Stream Deck, I press, it automatically runs the ad. It puts up the message about Twitch Turbo. We're doing pretty good. There we go. This is a nice little bank that we're gonna bank ourselves into. There we go. There we go, we're doing fine. Everything is fine. We're gonna climb up a little bit, because I don't want to turn. Uh-oh. I think it's left. I don't remember me having to make a decision if I wanted to go left or right last time. Wouldn't be surprised if that map would have done really good to help me with that. Yeah, see, okay, perfect, yeah. I need to have that map because that map would have clearly shown that's a tributary. We're doing good, we're doing good. So again, we're in a plane that's doing about 150 knots. So after we do this, we'll go to next time we do this, on our next flying time, we'll go to a slightly faster plane. One that can go about 200 knots. And we'll work our way up. Let's get low. It's more fun when it's low, right? There we go. There, ooh, nice. Ooh. There we go. We're doing good, we're doing good. There we go. And now we can flatten out. There we go. That was good. I've never been to the Grand Canyon before. I'm not saying that flying this right now makes me not want to go to the Grand Canyon. I'm just saying, like, this suffices the itch. Right? So I feel like when I go to the Grand Canyon, I'm going to want to explore. I'm going to want to go, like, whitewater rafting. I'm going to want to, like, really be a part of it. I don't think I'd be okay with just, like, going and being like, there's the Grand Canyon. Cross that one off our bucket list. Ooh. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Everything is fine. Again, I'm flying this without pedals. I don't have pedals, but that's like the next thing I want to buy. For my, like, flight streams. Is some pedals. There it goes. There we go. That's nice. That is nice. Ooh, this is narrow. We're still doing good. We're still doing fine. We're still doing fine. Okay, we're holding all right. We're holding all right. This is a good bank. This is a good bank. And almost. Think about leveling out. There we go. That's a good level. And we're gonna keep turning a little bit. We have a big turn coming up. So let's get our turn started. We got a big turn coming up. Oh, we're getting low. We're getting too low. There we go. That was a good turn. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. There we go. We're doing good. This is good. This is a good turn. This is a good turn. This is a good bank. Oh, that was nice. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. We're still doing fine. We're still doing fine. Everything is fine. Oof. We're still doing fine. Okay. There we go. That was good. That was good. That was good. There we go. There you go. That's good. Alright, we're still doing fine. There's a slight turn to our left, a slight bank. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Everything is fine. Everything is easy. Easy. I'm not stressing. You're not stressing, right? You're doing fine over there. Making our way through the canyon. Easy.
Hit 801 contact Los Angeles Center on 13 for decimal 65. Good day.
Good day, mate.
1 tree, 4 decimal 65 for pits 801.
All right.
Angeles Center, pits 6801 1000.
We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Hit 6801 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2. Continue as planned. Hit 801 contact Los Angeles Center on 124 decimal 2.
Okay. Good day, mate.
124 decimal 2 for pits 801. Los Angeles Center, pits 6801 1700 feet.
We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Angeles Center altimeter 29er decimal 9er 2. Continue as planned.
I hope my plane has plenty of fuel. That's my one concern right now. I've never run out of fuel on a plane trip. I mean, I'm rarely flying for like an hour plus. We're doing good. I mean, we're only 15 minutes in or so onto this flight right now.
Hit 801 contact Los Angeles Center on
There we go.
5, Pits 801. Los Angeles Center, Pits 6,
There it goes.
1,800 feet.
Continue as planned. What? I had no idea there were so many trees in the Grand Canyon. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. I had no idea there were so many trees in the Grand Canyon. This is not what I pictured it at all. And it's making me wonder, am I actually in the Grand Canyon? Or is there like a secondary canyon in Arizona that I'm not aware of? Like a mini canyon? There we go. Alright, returning. Maybe it's just this portion of the Grand Canyon has trees. And like further portions will have no trees. Because this is a shitload of trees I'm seeing.
Going to 124.2, Pits 801.
Oh, that'd be a good place to have a house right there.
Los Angeles Center, Pits 6801, 1,900 feet.
Pits 6801 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.902. Continue as planned.
There we go. Now we can level out.
One contact, Los Angeles Center on 124.85. Good day.
12.
We're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Los Angeles Center, Pits 6801, 1,800
Oof.
feet.
There we go. We're making good progress. I mean, we're still moving forward. Looks like we're gonna have a bit of a bump, so we'll have to bank to the left and then bank back to the right.
Los Angeles Center, Pits 6801, 1,700 feet.
And then immediately bank to the right again.
1 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.9.
And here's our bank to the left. All right. Look at a little island in the middle. Oh. All right, we're doing good still. We're doing good. We're doing good though. I like how the water is changing colors. It's a little more brown and murky now. Oh. That got a little dicey there. It was a cool sound in my headphones, too. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Still seeing a lot of trees in this Grand Canyon. I'm very tired. I don't know why. I'm gonna try G Fuel. A friend of mine was talking about it on her stream. And I've just heard enough about it lately that it's like reached the point of penetration for me. You know, where you're just like, fine, I'll try it. And I think the thing that pushed me over the edge was I went to Weight Watchers, the app, and just said, how many points is me doing G Fuel going to cost me, right? But it's actually not many points. It was 0 points. I mean, we'll see when I actually have the package in front of me and I can, like, do the stuff. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Nice. This is a good turn. It was interesting because they had these starter kits where you would pick a cup and they like would pick what flavors you're gonna get, and none of the options jumped out as me as something like, yeah, I want to go with that option. So I did their starter pack. Not the starter pack, but build a box. And then picked a couple different flavors, and I bought my own bottles separately. So we'll see. I'm thinking that might help me with like my cravings, because I feel like I don't have a natural source of caffeine in my diet. Right? I don't do coffee. I do tea sometimes in the winter, but it's not routinely. I don't drink soda. So I don't know what I have that has caffeine in it. And I feel like that makes me lethargic. We're doing good time-wise here now. We're making great time. There it is. That's a good turn. There, we have a big turn up here. I like that I'm starting to see some red bricks ahead of us. It's leading me to believe that we're finally going to get into like the red brick dirt portion of the like Grand Canyon, which is what we're used to seeing, and not all these trees. All right, here we go. All right, there it goes. That's doing fine. There we go. A little turn, not a lot. What are we doing? Ooh. There it goes. I feel like we're about halfway. Ooh. I got really low. There, that's good. Because like right now I'm feeling like I'm feeling exhausted right now. And I do have a speech contest tomorrow. There we go. For Toastmasters. There we go. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Alright. We got some more curves here. There we go. That's a good curve. Nice. Oh. Maybe this game is a little too relaxing right now. Ooh. There we go. That was a good turn. Okay. We're doing all right. We're still turning. Yep. If you guys don't mind me, I'm just going to rehearse my speech while I fly. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. If you don't like the answer, don't blame me. Blame Douglas Adams. He wrote what is known as the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. In it, a supercomputer called Deep Thought spent 7.5 million years to come up with the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. The joke is that we don't know the question, the ultimate question. When we know what the question is, the answer, 42, that'll just make sense. I thought about it a lot this year because I turned 42, which makes me the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. It was an interesting year, to be honest. This was a year that we thought we would return to some sense of normalcy, but obviously we didn't. But in a way, 42 did teach me what the answer to what the ultimate question really is. It has everything to do with the obligations in your life. Marie Kondo is a Japanese decluttering expert who taught us all that if we want to achieve true happiness, we have to get rid of all the possessions of ours that do not spark joy. When we only have possessions that spark joy, we will achieve true happiness. That works alright if you want to have a pretty room like I do. But I think we all kind of learned through COVID that you can't just live in your room. You have to go out into the world and explore, be a part of it. Well, and that's where your obligations come in. Believe it or not, if you want to declutter your obligations, Marie has 3 questions for you. 1. Does this spark joy? 2. Will this create future joy? And 3. Are you legally required to do that? When you look at all the obligations in your life, all the things on your calendar, you ask yourself those 3 questions. And if the answer is nope, not and today, get rid of those items. Because those items, they're sucking the life, the universe, and everything out of you. The reason why this hit so hard when I was 42 was because when I was 41, there's only one question that mattered. Is this safe? We didn't do anything if it wasn't safe. We didn't go to the bar. We didn't go to the movies. We didn't go to trivia night. We didn't go to basketball camp. We didn't do anything if it just wasn't safe. For me, a father of 2 kids under the age of 10 living in suburbia, this was a blissful nirvana level summer of nothingness. I finally got to do nothing, and it was everything that I thought it would be. Then when the summer ended and kids went back to school because it was considered to be safe enough, those obligations, they started to creep back into our life. Back to 300 emails a day. Back to Zoom meetings about this committee and that sub-financial subtext. Back to everything as we knew it with a healthy dose of Delta and Omicron too. And not once did I stop to ask myself, does these things that create stress and fill up my calendar, do they spark joy? Will they create future joy? And am I legally required to do them? Now, I know some people are going to ask themselves, Brian, this sounds like a nihilistic approach to life, only doing the things that spark joy? Well, you're kind of missing the point of the questions. The point of the questions is to identify why we do the things that we do. The questions are not for when the answers are easy. The questions are for when the answers are mixed. Do you want to come to see a timeshare presentation with me in exchange for a $50 Amazon gift card? What about going to your crazy uncle's birthday party? He says a lot of things on Facebook that just do not need to be said ever to anyone at all. These questions are about identifying what matters in those types of scenarios. Of course you get the $50 gift card. That's $50 after all. You say no to the timeshare, but you say yes to the gift card. Crazy uncle, well, he's never sparked joy for anyone in his life. But grandma does, and it'd be good to see her. And keeping your mom happy, well, that's called creating future joy where I come from. My answers will be different from yours, and that's what's okay about it. But really, it comes down to you identifying what matters to you. And of course, here's the most amazing, warm, fuzzy truth I hope you're ready to hear. When I went through my calendar and I looked at every single item and I asked myself those 3 questions, I didn't get rid of a single thing. That's important because I realized, and despite that, I'm actually a very much happier person than I ever was. You see, by being able to identify the reasons that I'm doing it and focusing on those things, I'm able to understand and appreciate why I'm doing those things. Does any parent truly love going to 8 soccer practices and track practices and softball practices and taekwondo and Girl Scout meetings a week? No, no parent does. But I'm the only parent out there truly enjoying all of it because I recognize why I'm doing it. I am making my kids to be better, well-rounded people. And that's called creating future joy. So my ask of you, go outside, look at your calendars, look at all those little things on them, and ask yourself, do these items, do they spark joy? Will they create future joy? And are you legally answered to do them? Those 3 questions are the ultimate questions of life, the universe, and everything. And I learned them when I was 42. My pacing was way off in that speech, and I kind of stumbled around a bit, but I'm flying a plane through the Grand Canyon while I was doing so.
Going to 124.85.
This is a lot narrower. I don't think I've ever been this far up the Grand Canyon. No. I was really worried, like, the game is going to crash now, right when I'm about to say I've never been this far up the Grand Canyon before. But nope, it's still going.
124.2 for pits 801.
But the game is having a hard time with this now.
6801, 2,500 feet.
I definitely have never made it this deep into the canyon before. Again, this is only my 2nd time doing it, and the first time we tried to do a loop in the middle of it, and I crashed doing the loop. But I already got much further than I thought I would. That was a good bank there. This is pushing my computer's limits. I have no idea how my stream is doing. It makes it look like my bitrate is doing fine. It's just that the game was struggling. Uh-oh. I see a pretty big fork coming up here. Which do I want to go? To the right. I'm going to the right.
Los Angeles Center, pit 6801, 2,800 feet.
We're still doing good. Now, sticking the landing at the end, that's going to be the difficult part for me. I'm not saying this isn't difficult, but... There it goes. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. We're coming up on a pretty big fork up here, but it looks like I'm gonna be going straight as opposed to making a left-hand turn.
Los Angeles Center, pit 6801, 2,800 feet.
It's 6801 Los Angeles Central Perimeter.
We're doing fine. Everything is fine. Everything is shiny. Easy. We're doing good. We're doing good. This is a good bank. Alright, so here's where we're going to go straight as opposed to banking to the left. That would be a heck of a hard turn, it looks like, too.
Oh, flight simulator.
How are you doing, Sam?
Good.
Good?
Can I do a level?
No, we're not doing levels.
What are you doing?
We're just flying up the Grand Canyon right now.
Can I do it?
No.
Why?
Because I've been doing it for about 37 minutes and I haven't crashed yet. And I don't want you to get on it and instantly crash the plane.
I won't. I'm trying my best.
I know you'll try your best, but this is a difficult thing to do. And
I can dodge it.
I'm sure you can
Please.
dodge it.
I'll dodge it.
I'm sure you can.
Oh, assistance options right there, chat.
There you go. No.
Yes.
Sam.
I thought you were playing Marcus first.
Nope. Good night, Sam. Love you. Close the door. All right. Let's see if I can continue. Resume. Sam? Oh, no. Oh, are you kidding me? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Help, I've lost my... No. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna crash once I can figure out how to get the plane going. I really don't know what happened. I don't know why when I came back after pausing the game that I instantly crashed. That was disappointing to me. Anyway, I'm tired. I don't know if you guys can figure that out. Let's find someone to raid because you need to raid at the end of a stream. I think I'm just going to raid Moose. Moose is a good dude. Yeah, Moose is the leading contender to raid right now. Because I always like him. He's a good dude. Yeah, we're raiding Moose. I'm just checking to see if there's anyone who like I haven't seen on in a long time. Who I'd be like, oh my god, I can't wait to do that. Yeah, we're raiding Moose. If you don't know Moosaboo, you're really missing out on one of my favorite people. He's currently playing a game called Just Act Natural.
Dude, don't just walk away, come get it.
So, yeah. There we go. We're raiding. Mahalo for being here, everyone. I apologize that Sam came in and my plane just died. That sucked. I've been flying for 44 minutes. Sam shows up and it just crashes on me. Just dies. Mahalo for being here. Mahalo for being part of my growth as a leader and a communicator. I'm taking Sunday off because it's Mother's Day, but I'll be back next Wednesday for some Lego building. Aloha.